Hi, this is Neil with your Vitality Secret for the day. This is day 2 of 30 days, 30 Vitality Secrets. So today is going to be about understanding your biological mini-me's. What am I talking about? Cell health. It's actually much easier to think about health when we think of us as a cellular machine, like a giant cluster of cells, and every one of those cells makes up your organs, your tissues, your bones, your joints, your ligaments, everything. We're just a giant cluster of cells. And it really helps to simplify it when we understand that every one of those cells requires feeding, and they also have the same biological processes that we do, which is why they are called your biological mini-me's. Now, I love that because I love mini-me, as in Austin Powers. If you haven't seen that, it means nothing to you. Biological mini-me's, they have the same biological processes that we do. Hormonal systems, digestive systems, endocrine systems, all of the systems that we do, lymphatic system, drainage, all of this stuff, all of the things. So what do they require as fuels? I call them 4 fuels, but really there's 3 fuels, but 4 fundamental requirements. Number 1, first and foremost, is oxygen. Our cells require oxygen more than anything else. And it's actually now known that the ultimate reason for chronic illness is the under-oxygenation of cells. So we need to be active. That's probably the easiest way to get oxygenated. And without being nourished with oxygen, our cells are going to suffer. You might have heard that sitting is the new smoking. If you haven't, sitting is the new smoking. It really is. There's many reasons for that, but one of the main reasons is we need to be oxygenated, and if we're not oxygenated, our cells are going to suffer. Number 2, water. We need to be drinking clean water, as close to nature as intended, as nature intended. You know, there's amazing different types of water there, but a lot of people are drinking tap water which is contaminated with toxins and pesticides and herbicides and fungicides, insecticides and drugs that get recycled into the ecosystem. Crazy stuff's going on with feminization of fish, and alligator penises are shrinking. Don't ask me how I know that, but I do. It's happening. We need to be drinking the purest of water money can buy, at least heavily filtered. Number 3, we need to be consuming nutrients. Nutrients that fuel the body at the cellular level. A lot of us are just eating stuff, not really thinking about the nutrient capacity of the food that we eat. So what do I mean by this? Well, there's a saying, another saying, that says we are stuffing our faces, but we are starving. What that means is we're just eating stuff. We're putting stuff into our bodies to get a happy high maybe, but we're not fueling the body at the cellular level, and therefore cells get malnourished. So we need to be really loading up on micronutrients, vitamins and minerals from plant-based foods, for example, to really get nourished. And what is the 4th one? The 4th fuel, if you like, it's not really a fuel, but it's an absolute fundamental requirement, is that our body must be able to eliminate waste. Our cells must be able to eliminate waste. If they don't, toxins build up. There's a part of the waste or the immune system called the lymphatic system, and if that's not working properly, which actually requires for us to be active, for it to work properly, unlike our blood and heart circulatory system, or our blood circulatory system, in which we have a pump called a heart pumping around the blood around the body without us having to tell it to, the lymphatic system does not. We need to be actually active. We need to get, or we can actually do it with breath work as well, but we need to get the lymphatic system working. And we can do that with breath. And by the way, we actually expel 70% of toxins. Or another way of saying that is 70% of our toxins are released through breath. Isn't that awesome? Or interesting. So that's the end of today's show. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking about much more in depth on oxygen. That's the end of day 2. Thank you for watching. Look out for day 3.